Welcome, Taurus, to your January 2024 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you for your support last month. It has been amazing. Now, Taurus, I offer a free mini reading to new subscribers, and I have had such a response last month and also the month before. And so if you have subscribed to my channel and asked for your free mini reading and you haven't received it yet, please know that I am so behind. I was really unwell and very busy in November, so I had a lot to catch up on there, and then I had a response that I was not expecting last month, and I have still over 50 people to respond to. So as I said, if you're one of the 50, I am working through it slowly. But look, if you are a new viewer and you would like a mini reading as well, and you're happy to wait, please by all means click the subscribe button, and in the comment section below put new subscriber, free mini reading, and that's it. Okay, because I've had people putting in links to goodness knows what and weird symbols, weird comments, and I've just been deleting them. So if you don't put new subscriber, free mini reading, I'm just going to assume that you're not really a real person, and I'm going to delete it if you leave one of those links. If you want to leave a comment, by all means, you don't want to subscribe but would like to comment, please do that as well. I'm happy for you to do that. Just no weird links. Okay, now let me straighten up the cards and I will get into this month's reading. Now, this is a really interesting reading here, Taurus. I am seeing a message that is coming through. Now, this is perhaps just for some of you, but I feel like there's there's some conflict that's going on here with an air sign. So that is a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And you may have been feeling a bit left out in the cold by this person, or certainly felt like they are a bit of a liar, cheater, stealer. And there's going to be a wake-up call here. You're going to see something that perhaps you had missed here, and this conflict will be resolved. But that is just specific for some people here. But the Judgment card is your first card. So you most definitely are coming into January 2024 with that... it's almost like there's a reconciliation here within yourself. Not only is this almost like a new opportunity for you, like when Judgment comes in, this is a card about choices, and it's a card about hearing that call or getting that something that makes you realize there's a second chance here. So if some of you have been involved in a conflict, I mean, the Two of Swords is that card of a stalemate situation, and feeling like if you have been battling with someone, or even battling with yourself and your own thoughts here, because swords, it's right above the King of Swords, and swords are all about your thoughts, your ideas, your mind, your communication. So this could be internal conflict here as well. But this is most definitely a reconciliation, I feel, that is coming in here for some of you. Now, that Seven of Swords, this is, as I mentioned, or did I? The Seven of Swords is that card for a liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Someone dressed up to hide their true selves. I mean, if you look at the imagery here, this really represents it quite well. This is looks like a serpent, if you can see through the flowers. I'll just bring that close. You might be able to just see the scales there peeking through. So they might be dressed up pretty and hiding their scaly tail, but they're a Liar-Cheer thief. But this card, what this card also talks about is doing things in a strategic way. Now this is right above the Seven of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you have been faced with a situation or a conflict here of mind or with anyone else, you are going to be doing things a little bit differently to achieve your 10 of Cups. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck here. This is a card of just having all of your wishes coming true here, all of your desires. So for a lot of you, if you have been feeling a little challenged, you are going to be getting your happiness by your own means in a way that others perhaps had not thought about here. But, you know, the Five of Pentacles, this is a card of, as I said, feeling like you're being left out in the cold, you struggling potentially with some finances. Now, for some of you, and I'm sure this is just one person out there, some of you, you might actually be atoning for something that you have done that has forced you to be left out in the cold as well. But with the Five of Pentacles, if you are struggling financially or struggling personally, Pentacles are all about your money, your finances, your career, your business, but it's also about the physical. It's about your physical world, your home, you personally, your body. And if you've been struggling in any way, there is solace here for you. There is help. You might have to atone for something and ask for help from somebody that you have been in conflict with as well. But you will find a way to do that. This is the King of Swords, brings in clarity, brings in great communication skills, great intellectual ability. But you could potentially be going to this person and asking for help as well. And this is a great person to ask for help from. This can be a lawyer, it can be a doctor, it can be a therapist, somebody that can... It can be a judge, it can be somebody that, or a police officer, but this is somebody that can give you assistance because they are able to look at all of the facts in front of them and make a judgment call here. But yeah, as I said, if this person is the one that is making you feel like you've been left out in the cold a little bit here, there is happiness and there is definitely... an opportunity here for you to heal any wounds or any rifts that may have come about. But the King of Swords, you know, if they don't represent another person in our reading, they represent the qualities that we are going to be taking on in January or in the coming weeks. And as I said, all of those qualities of the King of Swords, that sharp intellect, that ability to make a judgment call. You've got the Judgment. Some of you could be going through some sort of legal proceedings potentially, but that you are going to be seeing very, very clearly and be able to, as I said, make decisions without allowing your emotional side of things get in the way. But if this, you know, this is, like I said, this is a great person to go to for advice, and you could be giving your advice to other people as well. But definitely this is an opportunity for you to get assistance here, Taurus, if you have been struggling in any way. Now, also, this is a card of truth. So always make sure that, you know, there could be someone that isn't telling you the truth, and make sure you are always telling the truth as well in any kind of conflict or argument here. But like I said, the Ten of Cups, after the Sun, this is the most beautiful card in the deck. This is you having all of your wishes coming true. This is you being in a place where the things that you have been striving for, the things you had dreamed about in the past are coming to fruition for you here. Now let's get some clarifying cards. Now, so those cards that I just used then were the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and these ones are the Mystical Tarot. I forgot to say it last month, and I had people asking very adamantly what's going on. Okay, wow, you have got the Lovers and you've got Taurus, the King of Pentacles. You are really having to make a choice here, Taurus. And also I feel like this could be a choice between yourself and putting your energy, your thoughts, your focus on yourself or on another. And the fact that you are showing up in your own reading, wow, that's very powerful. And I feel like you will be choosing to put yourself first here, Taurus. And this has been coming through this message has been coming through for a lot of people. And you know, I always say at the beginning of a year, we do tend to reevaluate our life and look at ourselves and our situation and where we are, and making some choices to bring in some change, but definitely a significant choice. Now, it's interesting. The King of Swords, I would normally read as a Gemini, and the Lovers is representative of the Gemini as well. So, could be a significant Gemini in your life that you work with as well. But Taurus, it's more about the character of the person than the star signs, I always say. So you've got the High Priestess here. Yeah, you might even be asking help from your angels and your spirit guides. And can you believe this? You've got the Seven of Swords again. Okay, that is really significant. And the fact that you've got 2 sevens, any kind of lying, cheating, stealing is coming to an end. Anyone that has been trying to pull the wool over your eyes, that is coming to an end. You are going to be seeing clearly. And I feel like this is almost like intuitive here. The High Priestess is a card of sacred knowledge, and this is knowledge that comes through for you in dreams, in just intuitive knowing. But the fact that you've got 2 sevens there is always significant. I mean, I'm not a numerologist, but when things like that happen, there are 78 cards in a deck, and actually in the Tarot of Mystical Moments there are over 78 cards, because Catherine Wells Stein, that created this deck, put in a male and female version of both kings and a male and female version of the Emperor. So I think there's like 83 or 84, 86, something like that. But to get the same card twice is really, it's like my angels and spirit guides kind of saying, I meant what I said. But to have lots of sevens, it's you really soul searching. And swords are all about, like I mentioned earlier, your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, your decisions. So you are really questioning a lot of the way you've been thinking about certain things as well, and perhaps changing, realizing that you've got an opportunity here to change the way you think about things. There's an ending to maybe even thoughts that weren't healthy, that weren't good for you. If this isn't talking about a person in your world that perhaps you need to use your intuition to tell you they aren't the best person for you, and to make a choice with this kind of energy is absolutely coming to an end. This is dead, done, and over with. If you are having to atone for any actions that you have done in the past, the situation is over and the Ten of Cups is coming in. It is beautiful. And multiple sevens, it's asking you to review the past and to have patience, be introspective, look at yourself a lot and how you play a part in your destiny here too. But definitely the Seven of Swords, it's not a great card to get. I'll put it nicely, just because it's got that, swords do cut, and to have 7 of them, it's almost like there's a message here that's sort of really asking you to know that your current path might not be the one you're meant to be on, and so this pathway, it's coming to an end. You're realizing that you might actually make the choice to bring a situation to an end. And I do feel like this could be work related. If not, this could potentially be a relationship for some of you. But it can also be a struggle, as I said, mentally. You're going to bring something to an end here. And if anything has been taken from you, if you feel like somebody has robbed you of your finances, robbed you of just that, I was going to say your mental energy. You've been putting a lot of worries and stresses and worrying and straining and stressing over someone or something. This is coming to an end as well. It's bizarre. I'm definitely getting messages of if you've been incarcerated at all. I feel like that's over and done with too. There's a judgment here for some of you, or certainly if you've been dealing with a dealing with a contractual issue or any kind of legal issue here, that is coming to an end. Now I'm going to take a final card from the Now I Understand Oracle cards by Janine McLean, and the imagery on the back here is by her daughter Lauren McLean. I forgot to use these last month. I was just so unwell and trying to struggle, and very late with my readings, which I will probably be very late with this as well. But I love these cards, and this is so linked to that 10 of Cups. Enjoy. Be happy with all you have achieved up to this point in time. Yeah, I feel like there is just this happily ever after a difficult struggle that you've been going through here, Taurus. There's some real changes. There's some significant choices that you're going to make that's going to bring an end to a situation that wasn't serving you correctly here and you weren't happy in. So there's a redemption here, and I'm absolutely loving that message for you. Just relax and enjoy this wonderful achievement and this feeling of contentment and being happy where you are at this point in your life. It's just lovely energy. So have a wonderful January. Don't forget, if you are interested in a free mini reading, please click that subscribe button. But as I mentioned, be prepared for a bit of a wait. But Happy New Year, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.